Alright, so for day 2 of circles, we're going to focus on finding the area. Remember, we're using pi, and to replace pi, we can either use 3.14 or 22/7 as the approximated value. So area, once again, is the space inside, and the area of a circle is pi times the square of the radius, or a lot of times you'll hear area equals pi r squared. Okay? So here is our example. We're going to use the radius. Notice there is no formula for diameter. We only use radius when finding the area. So in terms of pi, it would just be 9 pi because 3 squared is 9. And then our approximation is about 28.3 units. So we're going to find the area of each circle both in terms of pi and to the nearest tenth using 3.14. So in our first one, it's a radius of 4. So in terms of pi, we're going to do pi times 4 squared, and 4 squared means 4 times 4 is 16. So we have 16 pi, which is also equal to 16 times 3.14, 50.24, or 50.2 inches squared. Now here we have a diameter, so first thing we have to do is figure out the radius. So it's 3.3 divided by 2, which is going to give us 1.65. So that's the radius. So now I have pi times the 1.65 squared, which is just 1.65 times 1.65, which gives us 2.7225 pi. So that's in terms of pi. I'll take that and multiply it by 3.14. It's 8.54, but rounded to the nearest tenth, it's going to be about 8.5 meters squared. So now it's your turn. Why don't you try these two on your own? So here we have, in terms of pi, it's going to be 64 pi, because 8 squared is 64. Do 64 times 3.14, and we get about 200.96, which would be about 201.0 centimeters squared. Once again, we have to do our diameter divided by 2, which is going to give us 1.1. So my radius is equal to 1.1. Do 1.1 times 1.1. It's going to be 1.21 pi in terms of pi. Multiply that by 3.14, it's 3.799, or about 3.8 feet squared. Once again, we're going to have to learn how to read the shapes on a graph. So here, if we're going to graph a circle with the center at -2, 1 that passes through 1, 1, we want to find the area and the circumference. Now realistically, you wouldn't have to graph the full circle. You just have to graph the 2 points and find the distance between them. So here, the difference between -2 and 1 is 3. So that's our radius. So in terms of pi, it's going to be 3 squared, which is 9, times pi. So that is our area in terms of pi. But that's also about equal to 28.26, or 28.3 units squared. So here's another one. Why don't you go and try this one on your own. Notice we didn't graph the circle, we just graphed the center, which is -2, 1, and we graphed 1 point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first count the distance to figure out my radius. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So my radius is 4. So in terms of pi, 4 squared is 16 pi. Now I'm going to do 16 times 3.14, which is going to be 50.24, or 50.2 units squared.